If you don't want to get spaghetti syndrome, start dividing the head into manageable chunks. This means identifying the hairline and define a clear starting point where the hair would be growing out of. Let's start with the bangs at the front, without going over the hairline for each of the strands, followed by adding the side sections framing the face. Then move on to the back. Remember, hair has volume, so be sure to push out the silhouette of the head while you draw the back. And there's the head divided into manageable chunks. Congrats! Now you are a step closer to dodging this bullet. Next, let's look at the different types of hair strands you can have. Whether this is straight hair, curly hair, or even braids, which will be made using these three bases defining the flow. Remember, S-shapes are your best friends when it comes to making flowy hair. Let's begin with the general strand shape following the S shape. Keep adding little strands and inner curvy triangles to your base shape to define even smaller strands. Clean up and there is a strand of hair. Next we have a more intricate S for wavy or curly hair. Same as before, draw the general shape. Move on to refining with smaller strands and define a correct twist shape. These little triangles will help to represent smaller inner hair strands as well. Clean up the guidelines. And there is your curly hair strand. For braids here, the letter Y is also your best friend. Map this onto the S like so, followed by brackets to slowly form the braid. If your Y shape is too perfect, it is time to make it a little bit curvier. Remember, perfect geometric shapes are forbidden for hair. Usually hair follows gravity, but it also reacts to wind, emotion, and character designs. So do take advantage of these elements to make your hair strands more interesting. Now let's look at how I applied these concepts to this commission I am currently working on. Step 1. Identify the hairline. Step 2. I mapped these loose S shapes for the side strands framing the face. The bangs, in this case, merge with the side strands and therefore they end up with this weird kind of shape. But it will make sense in the end. Step 3. I drew the overall shape for the side strands, followed by the detailing for smaller hair strands. Remember the little triangle shapes? Well, that's exactly what you do at this step. Next, we're going to look at the hair at the back. So I started mapping the loose S shapes to decide on the flow of the hair strands, followed by the overall shape, and refined with smaller hair strands and detail lines. Cleaned everything up, and that's the final result. And this is all there is to drawing hair. Let me know how I did, and thanks for watching. And make sure you follow me if you don't want to miss part 2 on how to render hair.